Now on CoastTV News.
Code Purple wraps up. For over 100 nights, St. Jude's Church provided shelter to those in need. Now, as the program ends, what's next for homeless in Sussex County?
Whale washes ashore.
I've never seen anything like it.
A 14-ton humpback whale found beached on Delaware's coast.
Bethany Boardwalk repairs.
Anything to make the area safer.
The town council considering a $600,000 plan to fix the boardwalk.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
New information about a humpback whale who washed ashore. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with a scene troubling beachgoers and animal lovers alike. On your screen now is the location that the whale was found in Delaware Seashore State Park.
It's a story you saw first on CoastTV News at 11, a 30-foot, 14-ton humpback whale stranding itself off Conquest Road. Since then, Mayor has spent the day performing an autopsy on that whale. CoastTV News reporter Emma Aiken live in Delaware Seashore State Park. Emma, the whale has since been buried.
Maddie, just hours ago, a dead humpback whale was laying here on this sand. Now the whale is actually buried beneath the sand here, and you can see over here there is still a little bit of remnants of the whale, and we're told there was no obvious signs of how she died. A 14-ton beached humpback whale on Delaware's coast.
It was kind of sad. I mean, it was majestic, but it was sad.
David Lemur saw the scene unfold.
I've never seen anything like it. It was basically a big white blob. Then as it got closer, you could see there were black stripes, like a big round belly almost.
And that big bubble is actually the whale's swollen tongue from air in their stomach when they die, according to the Mayor Institute. Mayor Suzanne Thurman says they don't know what caused her death, but they're collecting tissue samples to learn all they can.
Sometimes we can detect the presence of illness, disease, parasites that aren't visible to the eye. So there, most of the time it has to do with disease pathology. So we'll be really interested to see what happened. Or did she get separated from her mother? That's a possibility.
Mayor says the whale was a female younger than 1 year old. Mayor says it's a tragic but also fascinating event to learn more about this giant mammal, something beachgoers will never forget.
It's an awesome sight. When you're used to seeing shells and seagulls and maybe a seal or a dolphin in the water, I mean, to see something that huge and that majestic, it's really an unbelievable sight.
Mayor says burying a whale actually helps the ecosystem and allows other organisms to feed on it. Live in Delaware Seashore State Park, Emma Aiken, CoastTV News.
And this isn't the first time in the last year that a whale has washed up on shore. In May, a young fin whale was found on the north side of the Indian River Inlet Bridge. Mayor says the whale was extremely thin, emaciated, indicating a long-term underlying condition. And this brings us to our CoastTV poll. We want to know what should be done with the whale.
Let's take a look at the updated results from last news hour. Take a look at your screen. And we're actually asking now what you think causes the most whale strandings here. 65% say illness or injury, 12% say ship strikes, 17% say natural causes, and 6% say pollution.
And that is because they ended up
burying it.
that
They
whale,
did.
So we actually know what they did with the whale.
Exactly.
If you haven't voted just yet, you can go do that at coasttv.com or use the CoastTV mobile app. We'll show you updated results on CoastTV News at 11.
Sad news tonight. The 68-year-old Milton man that died in a bike accident Tuesday has been identified as Steve Carpenter. On your screen is the area of that accident in the Senator's neighborhood in Lewis. According to Delaware State Police, a box truck was turning when Carpenter crashed into the back of the truck on his bike. DSP is investigating and urges anybody who might have seen this to come forward.
Shots fired in Milford have led to the arrest of two men, Emmanuel D. McCrae-Mosley and Dwayne Wiltbank. According to Milford police, on February 24th, they received a tip about the shooting. Fortunately, nobody was injured, but a car was damaged.
We're taking a live look now outside into Lewis as we turn it over to our first alert, Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams with a look at our forecast. Good evening, Paul.
Good evening, Maddie. And right now we have cloud cover staying a bit on the thick side. In Milford, we're holding at 48 degrees, a bit on the cool side all day long with the lack of sunshine. We really didn't have a shot of having much warmth kick in for today. And we're going to stay in the 40s for the rest of the evening, 43 by 10 o'clock with partly to mostly cloudy skies. Now, it was a bit of a cold, clammy, and kind of a chilly day today. We're expecting pretty close to the same tomorrow. And we're starting off at 2 to 4 to even 5 degrees cooler than we were just 24 hours ago. So we're still trending downward with our temperatures, but we will trend upward, Maddie, coming up this weekend so that we can get out of this close to purple or chilly weather.
Thank you. Well, Code Purples across the county close for the season this Saturday. Mike Agnew is the site director for Code Purple at the Cape. He says he's been working to bring back a homeless encampment on Route 1 called Taros. Tents were placed at that old Troop 7 lot in Lewis during the fall. Here's images of that. Agnew says it's important for the homeless and the community to get this tent back up and running.
Should the county vote down the opportunity to open Taros in April, then everything that we've accomplished since last October will be at a loss.
According to Agnew, he needs a conditional land use permit and approval from Sussex County Council to reopen Taros.
Delaware lawmakers have reintroduced a bill to provide free school meals to all students, regardless of household income, in an effort to reduce food insecurity. In 2024, Delaware passed a law to cover reduced priced meals for eligible students, but lawmakers think more action is needed as students still face hunger. It is currently under review by the House Education Committee. And for more details and information on the story, be sure to check out CoastTV.com.
Another bill Delaware lawmakers are considering would lower requirements for seniors to receive a property tax credit. Follow me on this one, guys. House Bill 72 would reduce the required period of residency in Delaware to qualify for that senior property tax credit. It would take it from 10 years down to 3 years.
We've told you a lot about Bethany's proposed budget. New tonight, Bethany Beach wanting to make repairs to the boardwalk. Coast TV News reporter Kevin Zapay is live in Bethany Beach. Kevin, these proposed repairs, they do come with a high price tag.
Charlie, we talked to people along the Bethany Beach area who say that this area is a staple to the town and also believes that this is a packed place during the summer season, which is also why the council is considering upping the price to $600,000 to make some repairs to the boardwalk. Now, according to their budget proposal, that money would go towards repairing parts of the boardwalk substructure as well as replacing some ramps. Now, we talked to some people who work along the boardwalk here, and she thinks this would be money well spent.
Anything to make the area safer and more user-friendly for the locals and for all the tourists that come in would be wonderful.
Now, the Bethany Beach Council will be making a final decision on March 21st about this budget, but you still have a chance to make a say because there's a public hearing on March 17th. I'm Kevin Zapay, live in Bethany Beach, Coast TV News.
Kevin, thank you, and we're just getting started.
After the winter pause, the Delaware Botanical Garden ready to shine. What's in bloom for this upcoming season?
Cloudy skies for tonight might obscure your view of tonight's lunar eclipse, but just in case you're going to be out in the middle of the night, well, here's a look at the timing of it. 1 o'clock, partial eclipse begins. 2:12, total eclipse, maximum eclipse at about 2:58, and then it'll start to wane as early as 3:31.
First, honoring our veterans, we'll show you how one person is remembering the real women of the Vietnam War. That's up next when we're back in just 60 seconds.
On August 1st of 1924, my great-grandfather, Samuel E. Shockley, met in Willards with a small group of men to determine the advisability of opening a bank in Willards, Maryland.
Put yourself in their shoes. A train comes through town, there's horses and buggies, and the only way that they could allocate capital through this area of Wicomico County was to build a bank. It's an audacious goal.
They wanted to build a bank that could be used by the common man. So they met in the summer of 1924, and then by January they were ready to open the doors of the bank.
It's really rewarding to hear the stories of a customer who comes in and says, you know, your grandfather gave me my first loan.
Banking will always be about people. It will not be about machines, computers, cell phones. So as we move forward into the future of the Farmers Bank of Willards, we always have to remember that people come first.
If you're an avid reader, you may have heard of the book The Women by Kristen Hanna. It's about the women who served in the Vietnam War. It's very popular and it's shining light on that much maligned war, and also inspiring a series of lectures by local author Nancy Lynch. Lynch corresponded with troops as they were serving in the Vietnam War as part of her column. She's documented those stories in her book, Vietnam Mailbag, and is sharing those stories across the state right now. Nancy Lynch addresses the Ocean View Cheer Center. Her audience comprised of veterans and non-veterans alike, listening with rapt attention as she tells the story of the real women of Vietnam.
An Army Nurse Corps Lieutenant Diane King of Wilmington sent me one of the very first letters.
Lynch shares stories about local men and women who served, just like Dean Levering.
We went over there. We didn't want to go. They told us that's where we were going. That's where we did. We did what they told us.
Lynch's lecture is based on her book, Vietnam Mailbag, comprised of letters she received from our troops as part of her 5-year newspaper column during the war.
There's nothing else like it. As far as we know, no other state had a journalist corresponding one-on-one with his or her troops in Vietnam. To me, that's remarkable because, and I'm almost annoyed at that, because mail was so important to these guys. You know, it could make or break their day, so.
Through Lynch's work, unknown heroes come to life.
Lance Hall from Lewis originally, Air Force, he's an expat now. Larry Gum from Millsboro, he was both mayor and a fire chief in Millsboro. He was in the Navy and was a medic.
1, 2, 3.
Real women!
Lynch now travels the county, state, and country, not only raising awareness, but changing opinions, and maybe even some healing.
I actually think now that people have started to gain some respect for Vietnam veterans, because there's more and more books coming out now, more and more truths being uncovered about what actually went on over there, that people are starting to realize that not everyone was a baby killer or a murderer.
Lynch says her book fulfills a promise she made to her guys, as she calls them.
His words mean something. They really, really do.
A tribute to the troops, so many just teenagers who, whether they are here or not, are no longer forgotten. Lynch's lectures continue throughout the state, and we have the full list and more on Lynch herself right now on CoastTV.com. For Coastal Connections, I'm Madeline Overturf.
This morning's weather forecast courtesy of Baths by Spicer Brothers, a Delmarva tradition for over 20 years.
Tired of your old tub? Imagine stepping into a brand new, modern walk-in shower designed for style, comfort, and safety. At Baths by Spicer Brothers, we make upgrading your bathroom easy. Our factory-certified team provides professional 5-star installation in as little as 1 day.
And with our price match guarantee and done right guarantee, you get the best service at the best price. Right now, save 20% on your entire bathroom project with payments as low as $79 a month.
Call Baths by Spicer Brothers today because you deserve the best.
Save floor $100 at Carpet and Tile Mart. Mohawk's PureTech floors have 3 times the scratch resistance of regular vinyl, plus watertight joints, a waterproof surface, and a lifetime Wet Protect warranty. So you never have to let water win.
$3,000 off MSRP? That's nothing. Get ready to steal a deal at IG Burton Chevrolet of Berlin. Pick your favorite new Chevrolet and pay $3,000 under invoice. That's not a deal, that's a steal. Together, let's drive a Silverado, Equinox, Traverse, Trax, and more at $3,000 under invoice. Plus, get top dollar for trades. So get here now.
You simply won't find a better deal anywhere else. Nobody beats a Burton deal. Nobody.
Nobody beats a 19 Burton deal.
At Arctic Heating and Air Conditioning, we are offering great deals on new system replacements. We have financing options from 0% for 36 months or options with payments below $95 a month. Don't need financing? Arctic is offering instant rebates up to $1,400. Qualifying customers can receive up to a $2,000 federal tax credit on Energy Star certified systems, and Delmarva Power customers can receive up to a $960 instant rebate on select systems.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation where we bring the showroom to you.
Save floor $100 on new floors now at Carpet and Tile Mart. Get style, performance, and value with PureTech flooring. See store for details. Visit a Carpet and Tile Mart Supercenter or carpetmart.com today.
When choosing a granite countertop, choose one for real life and beauty. No matter what life throws at them, they'll look beautiful forever. Ancient Art Stone invites you to discover the affordability of granite and upgrade your home to the beautiful works of art from Ancient Art Stone. Centrally located in Milford, Delaware, serving all of Delmarva to make your dreams a reality. Visit us and allow our devoted professionals to craft, fabricate, and install a superior finished product that will transform your home into a work of art.
Coast TV News can be heard on Coast Country.
True enough, we had a very cloudy, gray looking day, and it wasn't all that warm this time around. And we're expecting another cloudy day behind it. But listen, my dear friends, we are going to enjoy the weekend. A little cloudier than we thought it would be on Saturday, but Sunday and Saturday, we're going to at least recover from a temperature standpoint near the 70-degree mark. For Lewis right now, courtesy of our tunnel and razor camera, we're right now, dealing with overcast conditions. Now, so at least you don't have the sun blaring in your eyes. So that's one advantage to keeping cloudy all day long. We'll drop down to 43 degrees by 10 o'clock with partly to mostly cloudy skies. Today's high, not quite making the mark because 49 for the high, 53, that's actually the norm for this time of the year. And we're about 2 to about 5 degrees below where we were just yesterday at this exact same time. Currently, we're holding at 46 degrees, not only in Milton, also in Georgetown, 1 degree cooler than that in Delmar, and 50 degrees currently in Seaford. The wind's picking up momentum. Now we're under a small craft advisory till 2 o'clock on Friday. Now, from Lewis Beach down towards Fenwick Island, all the way down from Ocean City down to Chincoteague, all this pink here is indicating we're bracing for about 20 to 25 mile per hour wind gusts that could make it a little bit choppy, just in case you plan on getting out of the waters a little bit early. But the low pressure system that was relatively weak, kind of a wimpy system to be quite honest, is now swinging out into the deeper waters of the Atlantic and giving way to a quasi-stationary frontal boundary that's still kind of waffling around the Delmarva Peninsula at this point. As far as tonight is concerned, we're going to drop back to the lower 40s. 42, for example, in Lewis, Rehoboth, and Long Neck. 41, Redden, and Milton, under mostly cloudy skies. For the day part forecast, we start off cloudy, but we will get a little peak of some sunshine. By the afternoon, lunchtime, 48 and 50 to 51 degrees as we go into the 2 to 4 o'clock hour. Breaking this down even more so, you can see that we anticipate 43 degrees in the early morning hours to start off Friday. That's about as mild as it's going to be because we're going to dance in the low to mid 40s most of the day for Friday because it's going to be so gray and so cloudy. And we may get a random sprinkle, okay? This is not panic for rain, but a sprinkle in Lewis and a quick sprinkle in Rehoboth. And you better time it because it's going to be about 15 seconds, okay? If that at all. But the winds are going to come dynamically out of the south as we go into Saturday, and we'll skyrocket into the 50s, which is going to be a change of pace. It's going to feel dramatically different. As you take a look at our inland view, 40 along Highway 13 early on Friday. Now, we'll see more in the way of sunshine in Delmar, Salisbury, and Seaford, more so than over towards the beach. So, depending on where you are, cloudy over towards Rehoboth, sunny over towards Seaford. But on Saturday, everybody clocks the cloud cover with a chance of sprinkles in the forecast by then. Precipitation jumps to 61% by Monday. And as you take a look at our Sunday going into Monday, you can see why Monday's going to be our first alert day with at least yellow, because that front's going to push through slowly and drop a bucket of water or two on us. Tonight, thick cloud cover and some fog. Tomorrow, overcast, clammy, chilly, 51. But we jump and surge to 64 degrees by Saturday. Now, Sunday, we are expecting a better chance of rain, but we'll be at 70 degrees by then. Then we'll drop right back down to the 50s on Monday.
Spring has sprung at the Delaware Botanic Gardens in Dagsboro. The gardens reopened today after months of long winter break and with an upgraded welcome center. And the gardens say there are plans to build a new pavilion in the space that you see on your screen. The executive director tells CoastTV the gardens offer much more than just a beautiful landscape.
They really feel that they get a real benefit from visiting the garden. It's obviously focused on native plants and wildlife habitat, so they maybe come with the stresses and the strains of everyday life, and by the time they leave they are transformed and feel very relaxed.
The gardens are open Thursday through Sunday right there in Dagsboro.
The Delaware Office of Highway Safety is bringing back its Sober Rides program for St. Patrick's Day. Here's what that means. You can get a $20 voucher for Lyft and Uber. The vouchers are redeemable Saturday, March 15th and Monday, March 17th from 3 to 2:30 a.m. Delawareans can visit mysoberrides.com to get those vouchers.
Do you have a road improvement idea or a transportation project in mind? Well, DelDOT is asking you for your feedback and thoughts on the future of transportation in Sussex County. You can submit project ideas or suggestions on their website before March 24th.
The Cambridge South Dorchester Viking boys basketball team heading to the state championship game Friday. We have live coverage at 1:30 on the Delmarva Sports Network. Tune in at 2 for live analysis and a chat with the DSN crew. It's all part of the Wawa watch party for the state championship against the Seed School.
Meanwhile, in sports, a chance to go to the MEAC semifinals. UMES looking to beat Morgan State for the third time this season. Here's the Delmarva Sports Network's Kayla Santiago with more.
It's day 2 of the MEAC tournament, and we've got the Hawk with us of University of Maryland Eastern Shore. Give me a thumbs up if you think the Lady Hawks are going to come out on top. There we go. The Lady Hawks trying to get a big win here today against Morgan State to advance. We start things off with UMES. Samara Haynes puts it up and knocks it down. Former Hawk Jayla Bannerman goes all the way plus the foul. 22-16. Your score, Hawks still up. More from Morgan State. Gabrielle Johnson knocking it down from Tripletown. Nia Green driving to the basket plus the foul that ties the game at 24 with 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. But here come the Hawks. Haynes' three is good. UMES not giving up on defense. Brianna Barnes with the takeaway and getting the deuce. And the second half would be all Hawks. UMES comes out on top against Morgan State, 74-67. The Lady Hawks will take on Howard tomorrow at 2 p.m. in the MEAC semifinals. Reporting from Norfolk Scope Arena for the Delmarva Sports Network, I'm Kayla Santiago.
Tired of your old tub? Imagine stepping into a brand new, modern walk-in shower designed for style, comfort, and safety. At Bath by Spicer Brothers, we make upgrading your bathroom easy. Our factory-certified team provides professional 5-star installation in as little as 1 day.
And with our price match guarantee and done right guarantee, you get the best service at the best price. Right now, save 20% on your entire bathroom project with payments as low as $79 a month.
Call Bath by Spicer Brothers today because you deserve the best.
This morning's weather forecast courtesy of Bath by Spicer Brothers, a Delmarva tradition for over 20 years.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you'll get your first month free when you join today. Sign up for just $1 down, $24.99 a month, and get your first month free. Cancel anytime. Deal ends March 13th.
It's Ram Truck Month here at Millsboro Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. This month, save over $13,000 off MSRP on a 2025 Ram 1500 Tradesman. Or if you qualify, get 1.9% APR for 72 months. Visit MillsboroCDJR.com to check out all of our amazing offers and browse our huge inventory of over 250 new vehicles ready to drive home today. So don't miss Ram Truck Month here at Millsboro Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Cars cost less with Preston.
This week at Johnny Janosic, the more you buy, the more you save. Start with our guaranteed lowest prices. Then get bonus coupon savings of 15% off, 20% off, and for the first time ever, up to 25% off your purchase. Plus, 0% interest for 12 months. Get this double reclining sofa, now only $999.95. Or this gorgeous 6-piece outdoor group, only $2488.95. It's all happening right now, only at Johnny Janosic.
At West Shore Home, we're making it easy to replace your windows and front entry door with our buy one, get one sale. This week, buy a house full of windows and get an entry door for free. That's right, completely refresh the look of your home while improving energy efficiency year-round. This offer won't last long. Visit westshorewindow.com to lock in these savings and have someone out as early as tomorrow to show you your options. Don't miss out on buy one, get one savings from West Shore Home.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you'll get your first month free when you join today. Sign up for just $1 down, $24.99 a month, and get your first month free. Cancel anytime. Deal ends March 13th.
Get ready for 4 days of fun at SpringFest. Enjoy amazing food, live entertainment, over 200 unique artisan products, and an enhanced selection of food, beer, and wine. You won't want to miss this free event located at the Ocean City Inlet from April 24th to the 27th. SpringFest features 2 stages and more than 30 live performances and ticketed headliners like Strangelove, The Depeche Mode Experience, country music sensation Hunter Hayes, and the legendary Wailers featuring Junior Marvin, opened by Pacifier. Don't miss out. Get all the details at oceocean.com/SpringFest.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
Thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.